Hello all, Emmerich's back. Today I'm going to be changing a wheel speed sensor, what I've got in the box here. We'll take a look in a minute. Basically I had all these errors come up on the screen, which we'll take a look at those errors in a minute also. And I had the AA come out. I'm not a qualified mechanic at all, just a DIYer who can do some little bits and pieces every so often if you're competent enough. And they said when they run their scanner through it that the wheel sensors had gone not just on the left near side but on the driver's side as well. Ouch. Anyway, I've replaced one yesterday and I'm about to replace another one, and because I know all the little difficulties I got into, I can explain them, and I thought it'd be useful to make a video today. Anyway, let's just take a look at the sensor itself. The sensor, basically your entire ABS system is going to go to pot with a dodgy sensor. You're going to have ABS light come on, you're going to have the traction control light, stability come on, you're going to not have cruise control, everything goes pear-shaped. Basically due to this lead on the wheel. Basically it comes from inside the arch to the wheel itself. Now there's a 10mm bolt that holds this on, can be a bit awkward, and this will just plug in to the wheel arch. In the near side one that I've done, there's just one single plug, but you'll see an empty socket, so don't be worried about that. But on the actual driver's side there will be a brake pad wear sensor as well that this plugs into. It's almost like one plug when you put it in. And basically if you get this done at a Mercedes garage, it's going to cost you, it could cost you up to £400. I got another garage to do it for me, they were about just over 200, so it's not cheap at all. But to do it yourself, I done that yesterday, £25. I didn't use I think it's recommended to use the the Mercedes part, the proper original part, but you can actually get away with using a cheaper part. This one cost me £43 from Euro parts. Anyway, let's get on to this job. First we need to jack up the car a little bit so that we can undo the wheel nuts. Right, let's get on to it. Right, let's take a look inside. Now, what you're going to see is the two leads, which you don't get on the other side. Basically, that's going up to the sensor, and it actually goes up under this arch. That's the pain in the arse thing about it, because it's only a sort of plug in and then 10mm bolt this in. But what you see, there's various like plastic nuts that come up on these screws that protrude out from the car. You've got a couple of little studs there. It's important which way to get them out, so you could damage them, but we'll show you that in a bit. So it actually, the lead will protrude up under this arch, and you'll see the socket when I finally take the arch out. I don't know if you can see that there because I can't get in. I'm not going to put my head under, it's dangerous obviously, but I'll follow that down and you'll see where round about there where the other end of that sensor goes into this the wheel hub. Anyway, first things first, we've got these bolts to get out. Now I'm going to leave those studs for a little bit. No, let's get them out of the way now. And those studs, I've got a whole bag for about £6. But this is what you got to do, you see, because what happens is that part of the stud goes in first, and then you force this in, which forces these grips apart. So that's what we got to do here. We got to first pull out this section and then pull the stud out. Let's do that. just go with the ones we can see. So we obviously got one down here, so we'll take him out. Let's put you down there. Hope you can see him. Let's get that one out. And this is a 10mm. These generally come off really well, but if you're worried about the cross thread, you can always, like I say, you can get new ones. They don't cost, they're relatively cheap, and that leaves a stud in there, so that's one off. We've got another one right up the top there under this muck, so I'll just clean that muck out and do that one with a screwdriver. Let's get that one out. Like I say, it's very, very simple. We've got the one over the back here. Right. Next one is in here. Right, now we've got a little clip up here. You just turn it sort of horizontal from where it is, like 45 degrees. Let me show you. It just holds the front section and the back section of the arch together. You just sort of twist it. It's quite simple. Just twist it like that. So that will see that comes out instantly. Right, now we've got a few nuts under the car. So I'm going to take the GoPro off so you can see what they are. Which ones? I think that's all of it. Yeah, we've got this one. Basically. Right. Yeah, it doesn't actually fall out. It didn't fall out on the other side. It just sort of stays there. But it comes away from the stud. And then we've got this little one here that joins to this shielding of the engine. That's a smaller, I think that's about 8mm. I think it's 8mm. Yeah, it's 8mm. Right, as far as I know, this toe section should come out unless I've forgot a nut, which is always possible, isn't it? So I'll probably pull down from that bit at the back where it's probably slipped back up, and the only bit it's going to stick in is in here around the arch. So you've got to prise that out like this. Oh, that's stuck in there with the tension of the moulding. What we got here? There's always one nut that we forgot, and that's the last one there. I don't know if you can see that. Fingers crossed. What a nice achievement to get this to come out at this point. This is the problem, isn't it? Brilliant, love it. Fantastic. There you go. Awesome. Right, you can see, oh, it's pretty clean under there, isn't it, with the cover. It certainly works. Imagine not having the cover there. So we've got the two leads there, and you can see the plug here, unlike the other side, it's actually got two leads that actually go together to make one plug. And the first thing to do is to use a screwdriver, and let's put you up there. And up here you can see there's a lever that you literally pull down like that, and once that's down I can pull it out, but I've got... And this one on the left is the sensor, and apparently this just pulls apart like this. So we'll put that one there, and that one's there. Right, we'll follow that around. We've got a clip. Follow it around to make sure we've got the right one. That one there, and that's got to come out of that clip. And we won't have to worry too much this time around because we're not saving this. We're not saving it, are we? It comes off this next bit here. You can see another clip just comes off here. It's not too bad. That comes out easy. That one. Right, and now down here. Oh, where you gone? Another clip here, quite straightforward. Well, I say that, but it's still tight. And you can see it goes down to the 10mm bolt, which I'm about to. Hope you can see that, because I can't. And can you see the bolt? Yeah, let's put you around there. You can see where the sensor goes in, and the bolt's there. But what I've got is a little 10mm. Oh, let's have a look. Let's put that in there. Oh, jeez. Oh, done it. Isn't that a relief when that happens? Right, finally got the nut out. Oh, hallelujah. It's yeah, there you go. It's got like a little bit of locking blue on it, so we can get the pull the sensor out. Oh, let's get this sensor out. See what the condition looks like. Oh, and there it is. Right, we can pull the whole sensor away. Right, it's got a bit of muck on the end. It's actually got a little bit of oil on the end, which that wouldn't have helped it, would it? It's got a little bit of gunk. Not good at all. And it looks pretty damn manky, but I've just cleaned some oil off as well. Ugh. How about that? The nice fresh one. Lovely jubbly. Ooh. Now the thing what we've got to do, we've got to pair it up and pair it up and click it back in. Right. So these should pair up and clip together. Oh well, that's very simple. Okay, let's do this. That should just clip in. Oh, that's clipped in both sides. That's solid. Lovely job. Right, let's follow this round. Put that first clip in. Yeah. So I won't plug it in here first. What I do is I shall put it in its correct position first, which is here. Right. Well, that's slotted into where it should be, and I need to put the bolt in. But first, I'm going to see if I can just clip this back in up here. Oh, there you go. Right. Now it's just a 10mm bolt. I'm going to put that in, and I'll be right back. Right, it's all in. Next job, just to put it all back. Right, let's sort this. Right, finally. Oh, it's exciting stuff when you get to this stage. And finally, oh, get off, mosquitoes. It's this. Like I said before, pull these out, and you've got to force them in here. Tweak it about a bit. It's not easy. Oh, it's difficult. put that one in. Sort of tease it around. It's that one in. And there you have it. That's fitting the wheel speed sensor to the front right of a W204 Mercedes. This specific version is a C350. Anyway, let me. I've done all the screws underneath. I've done everything now. All I need to do is put the wheel back on, jack it, and we'll check that. We'll check that error. Right, that's it. The wheel's back on. I'm caped and all. Got all my gear down there, all the bits and bobs, all the tooling. Let's see what happens. Let's start this thing. Oh, I'll tell you what. After this effort, it's like it's all worthwhile, isn't it? When it doesn't matter how long a job takes, how hard it is. If it sorts the problem, it's all good. Yee! Got to show you this. Basically, the error was on, and I thought, oh, that was a waste of time. And it just needs driving down the road a little bit to kick it all in. And check this out. Oh, fantastic! All worth it. It's nice to do a job, messing around doing these jobs, and they actually work. Anyway, hope you enjoy also doing your wheel speed sensor, and catch you all in the next video. Take care, Emmerichs.